Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. It's ArchieLuxury. This is live with ArchieLuxury. So today it is the 26th of January, which is Australia Day. Very, very, very important day in us Aussies calendar. So guys, I don't know what to say there. It's all good there. It's all good. It's Australia Day. I've got what else can I say? It's all cool. It's all cool. It's all cool. I'm gonna send a few invites out to a few people here. If anyone wants to join in, they can jump on the show and chat to us today. It is Australia Day. And today I'm celebrating being an Aussie, and it's there's been a bit of controversy lately. Some people are saying, "Oh, Australia Day, the Aborigines, they feel it's Invasion Day when these Europeans invaded the land." But I gotta be honest with you. If the French took over Australia, there wouldn't be any Aborigines left to complain. So I think the Australian look. There's been a lot of bad things that have. Yeah, it's hard to be an Aborigine. Yes, it's they're a bit like the Indian population. Well, probably a bit. It's look. There's a lot of problems. There's a lot of problems with the indigenous. Okay, indigenous people. Indigenous people have they've had problems. Okay, but here I'm on the ArchieLuxury show. I'm inclusive, not exclusive. I'm inclusive. So that's kind of how it goes, you know. That is how it goes there. I really would like to get some people. This is the ArchieLuxury channel. I just woke up. I had a sink problem. I had one of these push sinks, and yeah, I had one of these push sinks. That's what I've done today. Push sink. I pushed the fucking thing in, and the fucking thing got stuck. And I you know, they're a bitch, an absolute bitch. Those sinks. Let's see if we can get any guests on here. It's a bit lonely. Let's go here. See if we can just make a quick couple of calls.
Mate, how are you?
Hey, I'm alive doing a live show on the yeah, I've sent you a link. If you want to join in, you can come in. No one wants to talk today, but I'm just getting out there trying to get the folks mustered up there. But it's hard, John. It's hard. It's hard. I got 46 people who are tuned in. We're trying to get some viewers there. If you want to come on, you can come on, John. It's up to you.
Thank you very much for the invitation, Paul, but I'm just about to turn down the street for the missus.
Hey, that's fine.
You know, she's got some people coming over for lunch, and we're going to have a bit of an Australia Day celebration over here. We have plenty of Thai shearers here today, so...
oh, yeah, no, that's fine. You take care, Jono. It's Australia Day.
Yes, happy Australia Day to you, mate.
Yeah, happy Australia Day to you. It's the Invasion Day or Australia Day in your household?
Australia Day in my household.
It's not Invasion Day?
No.
I tell you what, if the French had taken over Australia, there wouldn't be any Aboriginals to complain about it. You know? Yeah. But anyhow, look, I tell you what, that's great. You take care. Happy Australia Day, Jono.
Same to you, mate. Give us a bell later on. I've got some info for you.
Okay, thank you.
Speak soon, mate.
Bye. Yeah, there we go, guys. It's Australia Day in Australia. Yeah, just sending a quick message here. Just a few turds have to be. Yeah, just sending a troll a bit of a message there. They're just assholes. They like to stab me in the back, and then they wonder why I don't want to do anything with them. Just saying, no wonder you have no friends. You stab them in the back. Oh, just hang on there. I'm just doing a show, but... I'm going to take that thing. Get up. Okay, just hang on there. Just hang on. I got 1 minute there, okay? Just 1 minute. Just hang on, guys. Just hang on. Shit, what's happening here? I'm just trying to get a pic. Just hang on. Give me a minute, guys. I'm going to bring up a... This is something that I want to show you guys when I was a Rolex nut. This is when I was a Rolex nut. So just hang on, guys. I just need to take a small break here. Small break. Small interruption in the program. Okay, sorry about that. Coming back now. Coming back. Just 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute there. Well, careful. Okay, sorry. Here we go, guys. What the fuck is going on here? This is yeah, it's a bit of a flop, this show here. There's some gotta send a message to a jerk. Yep, okay, sorry about that. So yes, sorry about that. I'm on the ArchieLuxury channel. I'm talking wristwatches today, and I just thought I'd do a quick bit of a I thought I would do a little bit of a show here. What's going on? I'm just trying to see what's happening, guys. Just doing a little bit of check around the spots there. Yes, it's John's a bit busy today. John's busy. He's John's busy. He's busy, so there's not much I can do. He's having a bit of a party there, which is always good. So what can I say? What can I say indeed there? It's all very good there. It's all very good indeed. I'm just trying to check something out here. There we go. Okay, there we go. Done. It's done. I'm just blocking a few turds. Blocking a few turds in the sewer of life. That's the way it goes, guys. You have some turds who you need to block. You block some turds and you need to, that's what you need to do. You block these turds. So anyhow, guys, it's been a weird time here indeed. Cryptocurrencies. So guys, this is the, yeah, I think, let's have a look here. I'm just testing this. It's, yeah, so anyhow, guys, we're, okay, guys, let's have a look here. What's going on? So anyhow, guys, let's talk about wristwatches. What are you involved with at the moment? What are you doing at the moment? Wristwatches. Yeah, I just woke up, James. Just woke up there. Just woke up. So we're discussing a few things today. I'm just trying to... Clive will be back tomorrow. I spoke to Clive this morning, and he says he'll be back on air tomorrow. I was speaking to Mike Ferguson the other day. Yeah, I spoke to him. You're buying a shitter. What are you buying, Mike? And Mike Dennington. I sold that. By the way, guys, yes, I sold the Breitling Super Ocean. No watches are exciting me whatsoever at the moment. Basil wouldn't bring the goods, so not worth getting excited. Okay. Got the Tudor Black Bay steel and gold. Yes, I love it so far. Got it on the, yep, I know the two-tone one. I want something around €2,500. What should I buy? Stephen K. Archie, how has your, it's been bad. Had anything positive happened? No. Hopefully there has been a bright spot for you. Yeah, Clive's coming back. Clive's going to be on the show tomorrow. Get the Super Ocean Heritage 2. Okay, new JLC Polaris. JLC's terminal, you can't buy that. Can't buy that. Can't buy that. What is Nige up to? Nige reviews. I haven't seen Nige for a while. Nige got a job. What else can we say there? Why aren't he having a party? So anyhow, guys, this is the channel. This is what we're talking today, wristwatches. So I was thinking about getting stuff more in tune with what you punters want to buy, more in tune. So paying bills, big boy, yes, yes. I miss Nige. Nige was a good guy. He was very good. Any more chainsaw vids? Thanks, Mike. Yes, yes. What I wanted to say is, I got to tell you, I remember a time when I had a really cool collection. I just want to bring this photo up, and we'll discuss it on the channel. So this was a time when I thought I had hit perfection, horological perfection. And this is what I own, guys. This is what I had. I had. Okay, Nigel do a show. That sounds great. Let's get. You want to get Nige on? Let's get Nige on. What's Nigel's email address? Shit. What's your email address, Nige? I can't remember. What's Nigel's email address? I'm just trying to. I'll see if I can find it. Just hang on, Nige. Nige reviews. What the fuck? Nige reviews there. What the fuck? I can't remember. What the hell was his Nige? How do I spell this? Nige reviews. We're sinking fast. Oh, here we go. Nige reviews. Okay. I'll just get the sucker horns there. He's just keeping an eye. Yeah, I'm falling on my ass, sucker horn. This is a bad show. This is not turning out so well. Sometimes you get stumped on air. This is what happens, guys. You wake up late. You kind of just slept in. The plug in the fucking sink got stuck. Yeah, I've had a few technical problems, but no super chats. I noticed that for all the slurred speech and stumbling, not one son of a bitch sent. Not one son of a bitch sent $1. Thanks, guys. And I won't be feeding any trolls on this show, that's for sure. I'm not getting involved in any wars. I want to talk watches. Watches and cars and wenches and vacuums. That's it. How do I boost the falling ratings? I need to do something. Now, I've sent the link to Nige. Come on, Nige. Come on. Help me out. I'm sinking fast, Nige. In radio, they would press the go to a commercial now button very urgently. That's what they would do. They'd get this buffoon off air. But I am the one-man band. I'm the one-man band, the concert master, the host, the DJ, the everything. So, yeah, that's how it goes, guys. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. But one thing I wanted to say was this was my collection beforehand. This was in 2011, I think. 2011. No. This is a 2013 collection. This is after I sold my annual calendar off. 6-piece perfection. Look at this. I had a JEWELLERY Reverso. I had the Calatrava, and I was Rolex centric. Look at this. I had a Datejust, Explorer 2, No Date Sub, and even a Tudor Monte Carlo. That was my chrono. This was the Rolex centric. And I came across this photo recently, and I just thought, far out. This is just, it's really... Super chat, come on, guys. Super chat. I'm really sinking here. Hey, Nige, how are you?
Hey, Archie, how are you, mate?
Not so good. Not so good, Nige. I'm just slurring my words here. I'm not even drinking much. I woke up. I decided to press go live now, and I got nothing to say. It's just fumbling all over the place there. How are you? Jesus Christ, what happened to your hair? What happened?
I've got no hair. I've got no hair. This is an established fact.
I see.
And the beard's gone a bit grey. It's all coming off tonight anyhow.
Yeah. I would have no hair except I'm trying an experimental drug called pubicide.
Right.
And the hair is very short, but geez, it's thick.
Curly as well.
How are you, my friend? Tell me, I haven't had you on the show for a long time.
A very long time. I haven't done anything on YouTube for, I reckon, about 9 months now. It's been a very long time. We've had a baby, and that's been very busy. So yeah, been very time poor of late.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's been busy. Life's been busy. There's just been no time for doing any YouTube stuff at all, unfortunately.
Now, tell me this. How is the watch front going?
It's not. I bought a car instead.
What did you buy?
A Mitsubishi Evolution.
Yeah, no, you sold your MX-5 as well.
Yeah, that went to Melbourne.
How much you get for that?
9.5.
That was a nice car.
It was a good car. It was a good car. Good clean car.
That was the first series, but it was like a later one of the first.
Yes, with the bigger engine.
Yeah, 1.8, wasn't it?
Yep.
And it had the power steering, I think, too.
Power steering, no air conditioning.
No, fuck. Hey, just very quickly, man on the fucking moon. Thank you, DJ Dommy. I do depend on those super chats. Man cannot live on Google Ads alone. Let me give you the drum.
No, you can't. How are the super chats going? You're getting a few these days.
I got to be honest with you there. What's actually happened is, you wouldn't believe this, the ArchieLuxury channel, the ratings have really gone down, but on the poor,
believe that at all.
On the poor Pluta, they've gone up. I don't understand what's happening. It's the inverse of how it was 12 months ago. I don't know why. Anyhow, this YouTube thing, I got to be completely frank and honest with you. This might be the last year I do it. If it doesn't really kick in, I might have to
get a job.
Don't say that. It scares me so much. It just scares me. But tell me this, Nige. So how many cars do you have now? You've got. Let me get this. You've got the Jensen Interceptor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We've got 3
cars in the house.
The Evo. And what else have you got?
My daily driver. And my wife's got just a Mazda 3.
They're a great car, the Mazda 3.
Yeah, it's a good, solid, reliable.
Nothing wrong. The only thing I hate is
boring as batshit. But
I got a Civic. Don't talk to me about boring cars, okay? The only thing I think, to be honest with you, I got the Civic because I thought it was going to be better quality than the Mazda, but that's a fallacy. The Mazda, I think, is better quality. The only thing that pisses me off with the Mazda, it's got that stop-start technology. I hate that.
The Mazdas?
Yeah.
Ours doesn't.
What year's yours?
Oh, it's not the current shape. It's the previous shape. So it's a 2011, 2013, one of the two.
Oh, it doesn't have stop-start. It doesn't stop it if you don't.
No, thank God for that. Look,
yeah.
I've seen a lot of people complaining about the stop-start in the Mazda 6, and you can't disable it. And it's
That's right.
In the butt.
That's right. You can't disable it.
I've never driven a car that's had that.
Because I don't think it's good to stop the engine all the time. Do you?
No, it's fine. I mean, that wouldn't make it otherwise. But the way
yes, they will. My dad had a Honda Accord V6, right? Now, this was a 2008, and that was the new shape.
Yep.
And it has the ability to turn half the engine off when you're driving.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you believe this bullshit? They actually, the mechanics said to my dad, get rid of it just before it gets 100, because the cylinders have oil starvation from doing that.
Mm. Yeah.
So, it does cause trouble. It does. The car makers don't care because they just want you to buy a new car. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, look, that technology's been around for a while, and quite a few companies have had that. But it's not something I'd be interested in using. But the stop-start thing's a different thing. It has to stop. I believe it has to stop it so the pistons are at a certain position, so it can easily start itself. It's got to stop with the piston right at the start of the
stroke
or something like that. And that's how they can so quickly start back up when you put your foot on the gas. But yeah, again, as I said, it's not something I've had any experience with. I mean,
and the battery dies too. The batteries die a lot too because it puts a lot of pressure on the battery.
Yeah. I think going back to the Mazda 6 again, I think they have some sort of regenerative. I can't even say the word. It like a or something that saves power under braking to power the start-stop system, I think. Because I remember there was some problem with those. There was a recall of them when they first came out. I think they were having fire problems or something nice like that. So,
Larry, I would be impressed with your comments there, but I've seen the Doug DeMuro video too, so it doesn't mean anything. You watch Doug DeMuro?
Me, I subscribe to him. I watch the occasional video.
I love Doug DeMuro.
I don't know. I find him a bit hard to handle. The last video I watched of his was on the RX-7, and he was just everything he was saying about it was just blatantly obvious and stupid. And I was like, why have I given this guy 20 minutes of my time?
Yeah. So now, what's happening with watches? Why aren't you into watches anymore?
I am into watches. I just spent my entire watch budget on a car.
The Evo.
On the Evo, yeah.
I don't know if that was so wise.
Oh, it's a fun car. It's a fun car. It's an Evo 10, so it's the sort of more grown-up version. They'll generally say that the Evo 9 is a bit more, you know, you crazy wild sort of car. But, you know, at this stage in life with a couple of kids, I've had cars like that, and I wanted something a little bit more sensible, but something still fun. So it's a bit more of the wolf in sheep's clothing. And it's got the DSG twin clutch gearbox. Very comfortable, very easy to drive around sensibly on the way to work. But, you know, on the weekend, take it up the twisty roads, put it into super sport mode, and it's just mental, absolutely mental. So, yeah, no, I've got no regrets.
Okay. So tell me this, what the hell's happening with watches? Why no watches? What the hell's the problem? You've got a job. You've got a wife who's got a job. What the hell's the problem? Why aren't you buying a luxury watch for yourself?
I still want to. I still have every intention of it, but, you know.
What would you get? What would you get?
New baby, all of these things, you know, mortgages. Look, I'm still looking to probably go for the Man on the Moon at this stage.
Man on the Moon.
Yeah,
that's a great watch.
The El Primero still tempts me.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever I get will be a chronograph. I do like those deep sea, the JLC deep sea chronograph as well. Quite a fan of those.
Here we go. Super chat. Stephen K. Cars lose money. Rolex, keep having your 5,000. You realize that, don't you?
I do realize that. But look, I'll tell you what. I wasn't even shopping for an Evo when I bought the car. I was actually going to have a look at a Subaru station wagon, and went to a dealership where a friend of mine works, and the Subaru was parked there, and next to it was parked the Evo, and I thought, ooh, and I saw the price, and I thought, hang on, no, that's just one of those rally art ones, you know, the ones that they sold against the WRX. And then I noticed it had the wide guards. It's like, hey, that actually is an Evo 10, and at that price, I'm very interested. So I took it for a drive and fell in love with it. The practicality of the Subaru station wagon just went out the window after I got behind the wheel of that. And look, I got it for a very good price. A very good price. So
yeah, price is very important to Taswegians. Everything.
Well, you know, come on, you're talking about depreciation and so forth. This car I paid about 10 grand, $10,000 to $12,000 less than what comparable cars are selling for. It was cheap. It was really, really cheap. It's had a rebuilt engine, had a new gearbox put in it. I'm not going to say it's at the bottom of its depreciation curve, but it's going to be fairly close to it because the Evos are finished. They're gone. There's no more. And it's potentially a car that's going to start coming back up in value. And I've bought it very, very cheaply. So, look, I don't think that I'm going to.
How much was cheaply? How very cheaply? Please share.
It was 20 grand.
Oh, it's still a bit of money.
Yeah, but you know, find one for under 30 grand.
Yes. Okay. How many Ks did it have on it?
The Ks are up there. The Ks, it's got a few Ks on it, but put it this way, I've seen cars with 100,000 Ks on it. On it less than what my car's got that are in worse condition. It's mint. It's really mint. It's been looked after. It's been loved. They're highway kilometres. And yeah, it was a bargain. I had to have it.
Now, tell me this. How long before? Now, what happened to you? Had that? What watch did you have before the Aston Martin? That was a, what was that thing? The
Christopher Ward.
That's right. Yeah, which isn't really a, what did you do with that money?
I bought shares with it.
How are they going?
Badly, very badly.
What shares did you buy?
It's an Australian oil company. They're
Not called TAP, is it?
No, it's called American Patriot. American Patriot, AOW is their code. They're dog shit. They were on a recommendation from Magic Fist, actually. He'd bought some, but yeah, look, they haven't. They haven't done.
I haven't seen him. What's happened to Magic Fist?
I don't know. I've hardly heard from him since I reckon maybe December. I heard from him once, but no, I've not heard from him in months. I believe Troy's in fairly regular contact with him still, but no, I don't. I haven't spoken to him for ages.
Yes. So that's Clary Magic Fist, isn't it?
I wouldn't like to suggest what his name might be, but yes, Magic Fist.
So he's no mate of mine. He let me down. Okay, that's it. Ended pretty badly. I'm actually looking at getting some discount divers in. I'm going to Sydney next week. I'm trying to revive the channel. Either this year I'm going to go big or I'm going to sink. Okay, that's simple as that. Okay, I'm putting every bit of effort in to getting watches that relate to my audience. Okay, so I can tell you now what I'm doing, Nige. I'm actually getting some watches that people in the audience would normally be buying. So I'm talking Tudor Black Bay Heritage. Okay. And I tell you honestly, I've actually bought one from a dealer cheaper than secondhand prices. I'm going to discuss that on the channel. I'm going to do some vids, how to get the cheapest price, because, you know, it's all about the money.
So hang on, you've bought it new from the dealer for cheaper than secondhand.
Yes.
Now, Tudor obviously aren't having secondhand prices that are well over dealer prices like Rolex.
No.
How much cheaper is a secondhand Tudor compared to a new one generally? Like, looking to pricing.
Okay. Well, put it this way, without giving too much away, but it's a Tudor Black Bay on the bracelet. I wanted it on the bracelet, not the pussy strap.
Yep.
We're talking 3.5s.
Okay.
Box paper, brand new, everything.
Yep.
That's Aussie. That's Aussie. That's Aussie. I've also getting I've just sold my Breitling Super Ocean. That'd be a very good watch for you. They're cheap. I'm not trying to sell you mine because I can't sell to Taswegians. We've already discussed that.
You've sold it, haven't you?
Yes, I have. But I'm just saying you could buy one.
Yeah.
The Series 1, which uses the ETA movement, you can get those 2.5 to 3 Aussie.
Yep.
I'm actually, as a replacement, you know what I'm getting as a replacement?
The new one.
The Black Bay series, the Super Ocean Heritage Series 2 with the Tudor. I don't know how do they call it in-house if it's using Tudor's movement? That is just...
It doesn't make sense.
But it's probably better than the ETA movement.
It's worst. Yeah.
Not that there's just sometimes I have a problem with paying thousands of dollars for a watch. That you remember that Tissot? I don't know if you remember. I did a story on a Tissot that had the same basic movement that was in my Breitling. Okay, different grade of finish, but it was still the basic.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean,
I have a big problem with that.
You've only got to look at all those small brands with the 7750s in them. You know. So
I'm getting some really good support. Gee, I got some beautiful fans there, you know. Morris Neil says, oh, there's 1,000 videos about Tudor on YouTube, Arch. Yes, just smack me in the mouth. Longfinger says, new Black Bays are cheaper than used on eBay. Yep, yep, that's true. So I'm going to be, yeah, so it's all good there. We've got some, yeah. So I've got some deals happening for the viewers. There's some deals.
Some combo meal deals.
Combo. I'm trying to. It's either sink or bust this year. Either I go, it's going to be full time and support me, or I'm out of this bullshit game. I really had enough.
Go hard. Go hard.
Go hard. Go hard. And personalities. Clive. We had a bit of a flare up with Clive, but I hope to bring him back on. But I rang him this morning. Do you want to come on? He's not in the mood. He's got a headache, and he's got. Hopefully he'll be back on tomorrow. Okay, let's just say that.
We haven't seen much of Suckerhorn lately.
No, he does a lot of background work for me. You know.
Yeah, but I think we want to see Suckerhorn on some more shows.
I agree. I'm seriously thinking of how did you find work? What's it like going from being self-employed to having a job? How did you find it?
Having a boss.
Yes.
It was a bit of an adjustment to going back to having a boss.
How bad? In a good way or a bad way? Like, I mean, there's a paycheck there every week.
Yeah, the fact that you can count on some money in your bank account every week is a nice thing, and you know, having that stability is.
But what about someone saying, "Oh, Nigel, you're coming in a little bit late. Could you please?"
Oh, come on, I'm first there every day.
Wow,
I'm first to arrive, last to leave.
You're joking, aren't you?
I only wish I was.
What do they say? Nigel, those jokes you're saying in the office, they're about 10 years politically. they ever pull you up and say, look, Nigel, don't. No?
Look, I'm fairly well behaved.
You're fairly well behaved. Good on you. Don't ever mention the industry or what you do, because the fuckers on this channel here, they just cause trouble for everyone. Just be very careful.
I'm not going to mention the company or what I do.
You're working in the adult entertainment industry. Yeah, Nigel's working in adult
entertainment. Actually, oh, you've disappeared. Are you still there?
I'm here.
Oh, I did, and I don't know if it was a smart move or not, but I did mention you.
Yes.
In my actual interview for the job.
And how did that go over?
I kind of almost regretted it.
Did they know who I was? That's the first question.
Yes. He did know who you were. My boss does have a Rolex. He's got a Rolex.
Oh wow.
He's got an Oyster Perpetual. It's like a 34 millimeter with the green dial.
Yeah, cool
green
piece.
Dial,
Yeah.
and it's got orange markers on the hours.
I see.
Yeah.
And what did he say? Was it positively said, or how did he handle that comment?
I said, I've done a bit of YouTube stuff with ArchieLuxury. He's like, ArchieLuxury? I said, yeah. And he's like, oh, I can't stand him. And it's like, yeah, I explained. Oh, that's the joke. Okay. So, yeah, no, it was all good. It was all good.
Jesus Christ, that didn't go well. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Don't mention it. So tell me this. Are you building a stash to get a watch, or what's the? Okay.
Yeah.
You really want to? Do you miss not having a watch? What's it like?
I do. It's terrible. Having a bare wrist is the worst thing in the world. Absolute worst thing in the world. You got to take your phone out of your pocket to see what the time is, but you just feel kind of half naked. It's not good.
I see. So, I don't understand. I don't understand. But see, you've got a lot of money tied up in your Jensen Interceptor. That's 50,000, isn't it?
Well, I've got money in cars. I've got mortgages. I've got children. I've got curtains. So it's.
Do you think? Do you think? Do you think you could sell the Jensen Interceptor and buy a cool collection, or no? You love the Interceptor.
Yeah. It's an heirloom piece itself, really. It was my dad's. It's mine now. It's going to be Lucas's. So yeah, it's not going anywhere, that car.
I see.
He's not for sale.
Have you had any offers?
I don't get it out that often. Yeah, there's been a bit of interest in it, but whatever. It's not for sale. It's not going anywhere. So as nice as it would be to get some of the cash out of it, it's not happening. Not happening.
How you still doing some photography or not really?
Yeah, mostly in the course of my work, I do a lot of photography for my job.
Okay.
It's part of the role.
You use your camera?
Oh yeah.
You got the 5D Mark III.
Mark II, just a Mark II.
That's good enough.
It's still, look, it's more than ample for what I do. I've had no real need to upgrade. I would have liked something better for video. I think that the video side of that camera is well and truly outdated now.
What do you think? The video, smartphones, like the iPhone 7 and 8, they have pretty good video on them, don't they? I mean, I know it's a phone. It's not
for a phone. For a phone, things like that, they're bloody good. Actually, I have to say, and I'm quite a dyed-in-the-wool Apple guy. We went to the Muse concert in Sydney in December.
Yes.
And I was
I don't know who the fuck Muse is, but that's okay.
Oh, my God. Best band ever.
What sort of band? They classical?
No.
They string quartet?
No. They're a rock band. They're sort of alternative space rock.
Oh, like David Cassidy.
No.
Okay.
Google them.
Johnny Osmond?
No. Anyhow, the guy who was sitting directly in front of me had some sort of Samsung thing that was about the size of a yacht.
Yes.
And he was filming, and I was filming, and just looking at the difference between the screens. So I've got the iPhone 7 Plus and his. The camera on his phone for low light work and handling high dynamic range stuff, like, in a dark room with extremely bright lights. It shat all over the iPhone. It was absolutely brilliant.
His was?
Yeah, absolutely.
What sort of iPhone did you have?
I've got the 7 Plus.
I got the 7 Plus too. I thought that's pretty amazing.
It is good. It is good.
It's even got stability control in it. You know that?
Yeah.
Stabilization.
Yeah. But this thing was capturing so much more detail.
What's wrong with Humperdinck? I love a bit of Humperdinck. Someone says Archie still listens to Humperdinck. What's wrong with Humperdinck?
Well, I think my parents might have some of his records in their collection, but not in mine.
At least it's not Gary Glitter, guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Humperdinck was cool. Don't you think Humperdinck was cool?
In his day.
He was a good showman.
Now, didn't his was it him who had his son came out as a singer as well?
I think every son of them has come out as a singer. There's no.
I don't know.
Humperdinck was great. Humperdinck was great. Humperdinck was great.
Not really my style. You were going to say something?
I know Humperdinck. He was cool. I also like Gilbert O'Sullivan. You remember that?
I thought you'd have better taste in music.
You know Gilbert O'Sullivan or not?
Yeah.
He was,
Gilbert and Sullivan.
Gilbert O'Sullivan, Alone Again. You know that song? That was his classic hit. Claire, he did. He was a singer-songwriter. He had this big. Don't you ever that song? You know that one?
That one song. Oh, yeah, that one song. Yeah,
and he had that fuck off grand piano. You know, that fuck off, that piano that you could land a fucking 747 on it. It was so long. Remember that?
No, I don't. And we're kind of the same age. So how?
That was always my dream, you know. I wanted to have a grand piano where you could land a 747 on it. So fucking long. Yeah. I've been considering getting a Rolls-Royce Shadow 2, by the way, Nige.
Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that.
Why do you say this?
Oh, it's about $10,000 to do the brakes on the things.
I know.
Yeah.
What have you been looking at?
You don't
think a Shadow 2 would be good?
For the channel.
Always for the channel.
For the channel.
What do you think? A Shadow 2. Tell me what you think.
You know what? Get yourself a broken one that's dead. It doesn't work anymore. Park it in your garage. Use that as your studio. Use the back seat of it as your studio.
I've actually driven Shadows. Have you ever driven a Shadow?
I've not had the pleasure.
Have you been in a Shadow?
I've not had the pleasure.
You've never been in a Shadow?
Never.
You're joking?
Never.
I when I was in the limo business, I'm just going to bring some Shadows up here so you can have a look at them. When I was in the limo business, they had 2 Shadows. They had a Series 1 and a Series 2. The Series 1 was Benson and Hedges, and the Wraith, which was a long wheelbase Shadow, Series 2 was known as Dunhill Blue, because they both smoked. They were both very smoky. Okay, they'd seen better years. And I don't know if you know much about Rolls Royces, but here's a very rare one. Look at this. This is a Silver Shadow Mulliner. Like, this was a coach-built one. Okay, you know that or not?
Yeah.
This one actually, I don't know where he got these ghastly wheels from. This was before the Corniche. You like this, the velour?
Mm.
This is the kind of car a English strip club owner would own. A successful. What do you think of that red velour interior?
The red velour, yeah. It's gonna, I don't know. I'm a big fan of red leather. A red leather.
Oh, yes, like Italians have that, you know. Mm-hmm. So I'll show you a really, out of all the cars there on here, there's the Mark 1. I'll show you the Mark 1. See, the Mark 1 has got the chrome bumper. That's how you can tell. The Series 1 has got the full chrome bumper.
Mm-hmm.
So many people prefer the chrome bumper one. And the other thing is, the Series 1 also had they had a 6.2 litre engine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they went to 6.75 litres.
Yeah.
Because it didn't have enough oomph. They enlarged it.
Yeah, probably after the
this is a very cool one for 30 grand. I don't like this wheel he's put on it. Look at that. He's lowered it slightly. This is a Series 1, very nice paint job. But I don't know why he's put that wheel. That steering wheel looks so out of place, don't you think?
It's not much chop, is it? It's wrong.
Nice leather interior.
That's nice.
Very clean, but it looks very clean.
Steering wheels are about a 5-minute job to change, so yeah, I wouldn't be too upset about the steering wheel.
Yeah, no, I understand. What about a Spirit? Would you get a Spirit? Give
us a look.
You know the Silver Spirits? I'll just call a Spirit up. When I was a kid, they were the car to have. You know, let's have a look. We'll get a Spirit up. Let's get a Silver Spirit up. Because they were essentially a Shadow with different styling. Rolls-Royce was not in a good financial position, and they kind of did it cheap, okay? Let's just say that, okay? Let's have a look. Where's a nice one we can call up here? What do we got? What do we got? It's 80s. So they came out in 81. Here's one in Queensland. Here we go. 1991. Look at this. This is 50,000, right? Look at this. He's got the nice alloys on it. Phew, look at that. The back, 600 Mercedes in the background. Look at that. Wow. Look at this workshop. And he's got a BMW 3 CSI behind it. Look at this.
That's cool.
That's very cool.
Oh, nice photo. Yeah.
Spirit 2. I think I actually know this car. You know whose car this was? I think this was... Yes, this was Sakato's car. Malaysian royal family. There you go. I've actually had this car on my channel.
Oh, really?
50,000. I don't think. Do you think that's bad? 50,000.
$50,000 for a lot of heartache.
A lot of heartache. What do you mean by
Mm.
that?
Well, when something goes wrong with it, it's going to go wrong expensively. And it doesn't matter what goes wrong with it, it's going to be expensive.
I see. Are you trying to tell me not to pursue my dreams? Are you a dream stealer?
Would you be daily driving it?
Of course not. I couldn't afford the fuel.
It's a nice garage ornament, that's for sure.
So you're saying don't get it? Is that what you're saying to me?
Well,
Just tell me. Just tell me straight out.
I'd go into it with a very open checkbook and a clear credit card.
You reckon it's that bad?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Why do you say that? Why is it that bad?
Well, think about it.
Think about what?
Think about what servicing costs are for a car like that. What replacement parts are. You know.
Here's one here. This is a 19.
Maintenance.
Here's a red. You said you wanted a red interior. Look at this one.
Yeah, please. Silver with red. Nice.
It's sort of a champagne-y silver.
Yep.
Oh, what do you think of that? Piped.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at the piping on the mats.
Yeah, that's nice.
44. Look at 1,000. Look, picnic tables in the back.
Beautiful.
You could broadcast from the back seat.
This is the ArchieLuxury channel, live from the back of my non-functioning silver spirit.
What do you think? Is that a sexy? Is it a nice car?
That's the one. That's your car. That's the new Archie-mobile.
What do you think?
Do it.
Do you like those
Do it.
organ key sort of switches?
How much can you get for your Protect World time?
30.
30. Well, that's most of that car paid for.
Yeah. Do you reckon I should sell the world time or not?
Do it. Do it. Sell the world time, buy a Rolls Royce. That is a ratings winner.
You reckon it would be or not?
Yeah. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I think you're being sarcastic. I don't know if you're my friend or my enemy here.
No, do it. Do it. Ask the chat. Ask the chat. Guys in the chat, I can't see the chat. I've got no idea what's going on there, but what do they think?
I think it's dangerous. You know, to be honest with you.
Any love for the rollers?
30,000. No, 30,000 Aussie for the world time. Okay.
Yeah, 30,000 Aussie. That champagne one was what, 44? So you could probably get it for 40, maybe.
Yeah.
Trying for high 30s. Go
yeah.
40.
Well, you'd have to get a specialist to look at it, don't you think?
Oh, bloody hell, you would.
You'd need to get a specialist to look at it.
Definitely.
Now, a guy who calls himself Jono, what does that mean? What does that mean? Jono.
What does what mean? His name's John.
Jono. But why Jono?
I don't know.
No, but anyhow, it doesn't matter. It's a Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
It's a fuck off car or not really?
It's a fuck off car. It'll make ArchieLuxury great again.
A Rolls Royce.
Do it, man. Actually, look, if you sold your Patek, sell your Patek.
Yep.
Sell that IWC.
Yeah. Buy it. Okay. You reckon that you would or not?
Do it.
How bad are they to own these Rolls Royces? Can I ask you that?
Well, I've got no direct experience with owning a Rolls Royce, but
you've had British cars. How?
Well, see, my British car at least has an American drivetrain, so in that regard, it's a little bit easier, but it still does have the Lucas electrics. It still does have, well, a body that's made out of metal that will dissolve if it gets wet, so it stays in the garage. It doesn't go outside in the rain. The electrics. Look, the electrics mostly work. I've got a few gauges that are dead.
So what? Who cares?
The windscreen wiper switch is dodgy. The indicators work. The headlights work. That's the main thing. I think you're just going to have that ongoing fact that it's a Rolls Royce, and you know who's going to service it and who's going to supply spare parts and the costs that are involved with that. But yeah, look, I want to see what the guys in the chat are saying. Do they think you should sell those too?
They're saying I should buy a steam train.
A steam train? Yeah. Well, that's a practical proposition, isn't it? G'day, Don.
Hello and welcome.
How are you, Don?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well. What's up, guys?
Hey, you're on a channel today, Don, that has three-digit number of views, unlike another channel stays in the twos.
I'm telling you, it's all about Rolex right there.
Oyster Perpetual.
Don, what do you
see
think?
that?
Don, do you think Archie should sell his Patek in his IWC and buy a silver Spirit?
Don doesn't understand it because you can buy those cars cheap in America. See,
you can buy everything cheap in America.
They don't mean anything. He doesn't.
No, he should.
He doesn't understand it.
So how are you guys doing? What's going on?
Yeah, good. I was just about to go and do some shopping, and
what are you
shopping?
I got a little bit waylaid.
It's Australia Day. The shops aren't open.
I bloody hope so. Well, just the supermarket. I just need to go to the supermarket and get some supplies.
You got a barbecue on today?
Oh, okay.
We've got a barbecue. We've got my boys got some friends from school coming over for a sleepover and a barbecue. So yeah, I've got to go and get some stuff for that.
Hey,
shrimp on the barbie, fuckers.
Yes. Now that Rolls Royce, is it that bad an idea?
Yes.
How bad?
It's a terrible idea. You'll never. You have any idea how much it costs to fix a Rolls Royce? Not that you do any maintenance anyway, but like thousands of dollars. You know what I mean?
Archie.
Yes.
And I'm not talking like Patek thousands. I mean like Rolls Royce thousands is a different level of pain and suffering.
I see.
You know?
Yes.
We are talking like catastrophic life failure here, you know?
Well, the thing is, I don't have a garage for it, so because it's a quality car, it'll last pretty well okay, won't it?
It's not going to last okay. No, it's not.
You put the Rolls Royce in the garage. You put your Honda on the footpath.
You reckon?
Yes.
There we go.
I see.
God, you're not...
The other thing is, you got to go.
I've got to go.
Okay.
I've got to go. Wife.
Nigel, thank you for helping me out when I was sinking there. See you later.
It was sad to see you tanking so badly, Paul.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Catch you again very soon.
Okay, bye.
See you guys. See you, Donnie.
Donnie.
Yes. Yes. What's up? Hey.
Yes. I've it's good to see. Have you got a cravat on? Are you wearing a cravat?
I'm wearing a vest.
Oh, you're wearing a vest. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually. It's good to thank you for coming on the channel. There, it's good. You must appreciate coming on a channel that has 3-digit viewers as opposed to 1 and 2 digits.
What do you mean by 3 digits? Like, are there literally hundreds of people watching us right now?
Correct. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Wow. That's cool.
Yes, that's correct.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Donnie, I'm actually getting watches that I can relate to the punters. This year, I'm either going to go full-time or I'm closing the business down. Okay?
Well, why don't you have a mini dealer? You know?
I tell you what I'm buying. Do you mean tell you? I'm getting a Tudor Black Bay.
You're getting a what? A black bay? Okay.
Yeah, with the in-house movement.
Yep.
Burgundy on the bracelet.
Okay.
I'm also I'm getting I've sold my I have actually sold my my Super Ocean, and I'm getting the Super Ocean 2 with the in-house Tudor movement.
Really? Nice.
What do you think of that? Will that relate to the viewers?
I think the Super Ocean 2 does not have an in-house movement. The Super Ocean Heritage has it.
Sorry, it is the Heritage. I'm getting the Heritage. I only like the Heritage.
Yeah, if you get the in-house one, that's a good watch. I just don't like the old ETA.
The ETA, I mean, it's the same fucking movement that's in my Tissot. You know that?
Oh, it's different because the movement in the Tissot is the ETA that has the... There's 4 grades of ETA. It's the grade 2 ETA, the elaborated model, versus the COSC model, which is the grade 4.
That's correct.
The difference between the elaborated model and the top grade is the balance spring is different, and the balance wheel is also different and upgraded. And then the COSC is even more because it's certified. And also the elaborated movement is only loosely regulated in 3 positions versus the top grade and COSC, which are regulated in 5 positions. Yep. You know what else has a top grade ETA for the money that's good? The SIN 556i and all the SIN watches, but the 556i still uses the ETA, where the other SINs use Solitas, but they're still top grade, and they're regulated in 5 positions.
So these Solita movements, what's your view on Solita?
They actually have an extra jewel. They're really nice. They're made just as well, if not better, than the ETA. That's why IWC went to them.
Who owns Solita?
It's a wholly owned company that owns itself. No watch companies own Solita. Did you know that?
Yeah, Solita itself. I heard the designs were basically loosed on ETA and Valjoux. Is that true or not true?
Solita is a copy of an ETA. It's a clone.
How do they get away with doing that? They've tuned.
Difference is, like the ETA 2824 has 25 joules, but the Solita variant, they added an extra joule, and so it's 26 joules. But it's you can swap some parts, but not completely. They're not 100% clone. They are slightly different. Very, very similar.
I see.
You know, we're talking like microns difference in certain parts. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Microns.
Yes. Yes. I don't think I'm actually going to be going to Baselworld, by the way. Rudy got a bit shitted off with a certain fallout I had during the week.
And he canceled your reservation?
I don't know. What do I just turn up in Switzerland and ask?
Rudy, I'm here, fucker. Where's my room? Where's my room, fucker? I'm here, Archie. You gotta love me. You have to pay the Archie. Pay me, fucker.
That's it. Could you imagine that turning up in Switzerland?
Great, dude. I mean, if he woke up with his face sewn onto the carpet the next morning, he wouldn't be more surprised. Like, Rudy, I'm shacking up with you! I've already ordered a bottle of champagne. It's waiting for us, baby!
I think it's going to be better if I just buy a couple of watches than go to Baselworld. I don't know what you think. What do you think?
I mean, honestly, here's the deal.
Yeah.
If you go to Baselworld, you're not going to be able to recoup your costs. You know what I mean?
No, of course not. You buy a watch, you'll always get your money back.
Yeah.
Most of your money back.
Sometimes you get... If you go to Basel, Razzle, Dazzle, Basel, what are you going to see? A couple different dial colors?
Mm.
The only thing... Do you know what the biggest thing in Basel is going to be? I'm going to tell you.
Mm.
You know the Omega Seamaster Diver 300 that replaced the weight of James Bond? They're updating that, and they're going to put the new 900 movements in those, and a variant that's going to be slightly thicker. That watch will be the tits. That's going to be the biggest hit at Razzle Dazzle Basel this year.
I heard they might be reducing the Explorer 2.
What, they're going to go back to 40 millimeters, you mean?
Maybe 41.
Whatever. Well, they got to do something. That's like their worst selling watch.
So tell me this.
I don't like the new 2s, Archie.
it's very interesting. I don't think I could depend on Rudy just turning up there. I think he's maybe not be in a great mood at the moment, so we'll leave that off.
Well, he's blocked me from Facebook over something that I didn't even do, and I wasn't even on the other chat or got involved in it in any way, shape, or form, but I have guilt by association.
Okay.
Does that make any sense?
Fucking.
I wasn't even on the live stream.
I know. But anyhow, it doesn't matter. Look, Rudy, sorry, Donnie, I wanted to ask you, what are you doing horologically this year? I love that Rolex Oyster Perpetual. You've got your black, you still got your black GMT ceramic. Yep. You got
the Cultura Verso Duo Ultra Thin.
Yep, and you've also got your Seiko core. I'm actually thinking about adding a. I'm thinking about adding a. I'm thinking of adding a. It's a bit hard without Clive. I do miss that fucker. You know that? I really do fucking miss him. You know.
Well, here's the deal.
He's back. He's back.
You should patch it up with him.
I have patched it up. It's all fine.
Okay.
He's just got a headache today.
Oh, he's not feeling well.
No, he's going to come tomorrow. He's just everyone hassles him, gives him a hard time. He's going to be on soon. Not today, tomorrow, he said. He's fine. Clivey's fine, right?
Well, that's good. Well, not having Clive on is going to really hurt your ability to have... You see, the whole thing here with the Super Chat and everything is having him regulate the Super Chat, get people to pay you money, because... You're not doing this for free. I mean, you know, this is a business. People don't understand this.
I know. He's trying to catch up on Star Trek Discovery, by the way.
Nice. I don't know if he's mad at you or not. He hasn't really
He's cool. Clive's cool. He's going to be back on tomorrow.
Okay. So we got to figure out how you're going to make it.
He's in the comments.
Why don't you make some ArchieLuxury T-shirts and sell them? 5 or 6 of them and see if anybody buys them.
I don't know at the moment. I've got a few personal problems. Ratings have been terrible, Donnie.
You have personal reasons. Personal reasons, fucker!
Now, I tell you this now. I'm actually going to be maybe getting a Seiko in too. So I'm getting... Let me tell you what I'm doing. This is the plans for this year. No, I've still got the BitConnect. I'm waiting for my BitConnect to go up. And I've also invested in DavCoin. Okay? DavCoin and BitConnect. They will bounce back. Okay?
Okay.
Now, the thing is this, right? I'm getting a Tudor Black Bay Heritage. Sorry, Tudor Black Bay Heritage. Burgundy dial. I don't know if you like the Burgundy. You probably say that's the shit one, but I like the Burgundy.
I had that same watch, so it's not shit.
Okay. I'm getting a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 2 black bezel, black dial on shark mesh.
Okay.
I am looking at getting a Seiko. I would like to get a Seiko, a Grand Seiko, Seiko. What?
Don't. They're possible to resell. Don't do it.
Don, I need it for the ratings. It's going to pull a lot of punters in. People love that Seiko shit.
You're going to be... You're 3 or 4 grand in the whole, $2,500 to $3,000.
I'm gonna get one wholesale. I'm gonna call in a few favors. I'm gonna get one wholesale at cost. Okay.
Okay. Good luck with that. And make sure that if you ever want to resell it, make sure it's 40 millimeters or larger, because no one wants the small ones.
They don't.
No. That's radioactive antimatter.
What is the quartz one worth getting, or don't get the? I don't like quartz.
No. I like quartz for personal reasons, but buyers don't like quartz. Your core customer base isn't going to appreciate the 9FS quartz. They don't give a shit that it's off by 10 seconds a year. You know what I mean? They don't care about the thermocompensation or the fact it's got 9 joules or that it has Geneva stripes and every piece is hermetically sealed. They don't care that they invented a lubricant that lasts 50 years and never needs service.
I want to get a 33 watch for myself too. I've been told I need to get
33 millimeter.
Yeah, 33 millimeter watch for myself. Do you agree?
Are you changing your name to Tristano? You're not getting a 33 millimeter watch, dude.
It's a
Your
joke.
wrist size is like 7. How big is your wrist, Archie?
20
in millimeters.
It's 20 centimeters, 200 millimeters, 19.6.
Yeah, mine is it's 205. Really bigger than you, the big boy.
There's no fat on the wrists, so I don't know what I should do.
Some wrists are fatter than others.
I said, do you think I should get rid of that fucking world time or not?
If you make a profit, then yes. If not, then no. If you break even, yes.
I don't even wear the fucking thing much.
So here's
you know that? Yeah.
You make profit on it, yes or no?
They're hard to sell. It's like selling a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, it's like selling a house. It might take you 500 days to sell the fucking thing because you're trying to sell a McMansion. You know what I mean? I think somebody else told you not to buy this about a year and a half ago. His name was Don Haynes. You might know him. He might be talking to you right now. But you didn't listen to him.
I think it's a cool watch to own. It's like having a Rolls Royce, isn't it?
No, it doesn't break as much as a Rolls Royce.
More reliable. Your parents nearly bought a Bentley, didn't they?
Yes.
But your mum went with the SLK.
She thought the Bentley looked like a Ford Taurus.
And she loves her SLK, doesn't she?
She does.
Like when you say she
loves it. My mom
is
deranged.
Yes. How does she love it? Like what? She doesn't let anyone else drive it, or what? What does she do to love it?
Well, she just sits there and looks at it and never drives it. It's like I call it her hairdresser's car. It's like the secretary's car.
You've driven it.
It's not like a real SL.
No. It's not like a real SL?
Or that's the SLK actually stands for like sports light, and the K stands for some German word for small. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where SL stands for sports light.
The SLs are ridiculous money, but you know. Sorry?
$grand.
What's that?
E5 and that range. The V about 8 is full retard.
What's gone wrong? Hello? 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 Donnie? Donnie?
Nope.
Yeah, so you were saying, Donnie, what were you saying?
All right. Oh, yeah. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Archie?
I'm here.
The V 110 and 120. I'm talking about the SLV8s.
Oh, I actually did a feature on the SL65. Did you see that?
AMG version, they're about $155,000 here in the US.
That was a second-hand one. That was 10-year-old one. Okay, that was the V12 one.
Yeah. I mean, they're nice, but...
Any idea on the service cost?
They're grand touring cars. They're complicated.
Mercedes are only meant to last 10 years these days.
They have...
I don't know why we're having some transmission problems. Hello?
Us are
I think you're going to have to put a few more coins into your data plan, Donnie. Maybe going for the cheapest wasn't the best, Donnie.
Australian.
How about an LFA? Would you like the LFA, Donnie?
Hold on.
Hello, Donnie? Hello. This isn't working out so well, Don. Don's gone. Don's gone. So guys, yeah, this is the Archie Luxury channel. We've got Captain Z. Hello, Captain Z. Is Jenny on? It's a bit hard doing these shows without Clive, I must confess. It is hard without the Clivester. Don't tell him this. I don't want him to get a big ego because I don't want Clive to think that we must have him back. But yeah, I'd like him back. Yeah, I kind of miss him. It's a bit hard there. It's hard. Donnie is yeah. I miss Clive. I would like to see him back. He's coming on again tomorrow. Hopefully I'll do a show with him tomorrow. What can I say, guys? It's yeah, it's a hard day. So look, guys, I might wrap this one up there. Oh, I'll have a bit of a talk. Yeah, so anyhow, guys, what I was saying before was I was looking at some pictures, and one of the things I noticed was when I had my collection before, I thought this was almost a perfect collection. And it kind of feels sad. It feels sad. I had the perfect white metal collection. 6 pieces. Look at this 6-piece combo meal deal. I foolishly wasn't happy, and I got rid of the Rolexes. I was such an idiot, really. Such an idiot, guys. This is what happens. I don't know what to say. This is what happens sometimes. The other time I had a very interesting collection. Let me show you this picture here. This was very interesting because these pieces meant a lot to me. I'm just going to bring the picture up. I thought this was a perfect 6-piece combo deal. So this time here, well, what the hell? We had a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Omega Planet. This is from Mr. Magoo. Omega Planet Ocean Blue Dial 43.5 or Tudor Black Bay blue bezel or stainless steel. Tudor Black Bay. Come on, man. Get with the program. Tudor Black Bay. I reckon the Tudor. Tudor. Get that tuna happening, big boy. Come on, get Mr. Magoo. Get the tuna happening. Come on, work with me, not against me. I gotta tell you, this is the 6-piece meal deal I had, and I had the Patek Philippe, AP, Reverso, Speedy. I had the Explorer 2, and I had a steel fish, the Breitling Super Ocean steel fish. I don't know why I wasn't content. You know, sometimes in life we're never, ever content. We lust, we yearn for more. Thank you. You like the Panerai 512 videos. Thank you, Captain Z. That means a lot. I reckon this could be a very good combo meal deal. It could be a great combo deal. This was the collection I had in the, probably 2011, I think. 2010. But I wasn't happy. I thought I wanted more. Famous last words. I just didn't think they... I look back at this photo and say, wasn't that a perfect 6-piece combo bucket dinner? Winner, chicken dinner. Yeah, so that's I just reminiscing with some photos of the AP is too small. I think you're right. It was 36 mil. Yep, fair point. The AP probably was too small. Yeah, I do agree with that. I don't know. I've never been happy. Mike Ferguson understands. Mike Ferguson. Hey, Donnie, how are you?
Back.
Donnie, I was just looking.
returned.
I was looking at some of my old collections I had. I don't know why I was never happy with this 6-piece combo meal deal. What do you think? Hello, Mike? Hello,
Can
Don.
you hear me?
I can hear you. What do you?
Yes, can you hear me?
This combo meal deal here. This was a perfect 6-piece combo deal. What do you think?
The Breitling has to go. The Patek is brilliant. The AP has to go. All right, what I would have done is that I would have sold the AP, I would have sold the Breitling, I would have sold the Explorer 2, and I would have sold the Speedy, and I would have bought a normal Royal Oak Jumbo. The 39 millimeter, you know what I mean?
The 15300, yes.
And that would have been the perfect collection. Because you'd have the Royal Oak Jumbo, you'd have the Patek, and you'd have the Jaeger LeCoultre Reverso Grand Date. That's all you need.
Just 3-piece combo deals.
My friend is getting a 3-watch collection. He's going to get a new Date Just 41.
Who's that? Who's getting a 3-piece? Who?
Friend Dudley. You don't know him. He's from Louisiana.
Okay.
He's getting a new Date Just 41. He has a black on black GMT.
Two-tonal steel.
Steel. He's going to get the Jubilee bracelet and the blue dial with the plain bezel, not the 18-karat gold bezel. He's getting that. He's ordering that. He's getting a Blancpain 50 Adams, the 40 millimeter that is a limited edition to look like the actual old vintage one. Second piece. And the third piece is his Rolex GMT 2. I think that is almost a perfect collection.
Why is he buying a new Date Just? Why can't he go on the pre-owned market and get one that's almost what he wants?
Because he's getting the Date Just for $6,150 and getting a major discount on it because MSRP is $7,450. And he likes the new movement that has a 70-hour power reserve, and it has a new escapement that's 15% more efficient. The 32-35 movement is probably the most accurate watch movement you can buy today if you don't go Seiko Spring Drive. You know that, right?
Mm.
And also, he doesn't like the old Date Just 42 or the old Date Just 36s. This is the perfect size. It's a thinner case than the 42.
Now,
it's more elegant.
I want to ask you, what have they done? You know, when they changed from Date Just 2 to Date Just, it's 42 or 41? I thought it's 41.
Completely different case. So the goofy maxi case like 42 millimeter to a thinner 40 that has more elegantly shaped lugs. It's a thinner case.
What
Still
size again? 41? 41? You cut out. Sorry, 41?
41.
That's right, 41. That's what I was saying. They've changed the
But it's a thinner case.
Yeah,
you're buying a much more elegant watch.
It's much better how they've done it. Like,
correct.
The 43 mil Sea Dweller, the 43 mil red Sea Dweller, it's quite elegant, whereas the 44 mil Deep Sea is a brute.
That's exactly what the difference. It's not a big, thick bastard, okay? I'm not a big fan of what Rolex did. What they did when they created the maxi case, they tried to maxi everything. You know what I mean? Because they wanted to give the perception that the big, thick, chunky cases made it like better, but it didn't.
No, because
it made them dumber.
No, you know why they went to the maxi dial, don't you?
Yeah, because they didn't want to increase the diameter because the older 31, 35 movements and the
whole reason you're losing the point, Don. The whole reason for the maxi dials on the Rolex range was because of the continual price increases. You've got to be well into middle age.
They wanted to make it look like you were getting a bigger watch
before you can fucking afford it. You can't read the son of a bitch with the constant price increases. I mean, seriously, Don, I want to ask you this. No bullshit. do you think Rolexes are expensive? Like for an average person in America, they are dear. Like to buy a Datejust or to buy a sub, they're not cheap anymore, are they? I don't know. You tell me. What do you think?
Oh, the Datejust 41. Listen, my friend's getting a major discount from an authorized dealer. He's getting it for $6,000 instead of $7,450. That's what, like 17.5% off. That's a pretty good discount. For a
do they discount Datejust in America much? Well, he's getting a good. What's he getting? He's getting 15%, isn't he, or what?
The non-in America.
Hello, Don. I think Don.
They discount just 41.
They discount. You get 20% on Datejust. Someone Vintego was saying. Vintego was
like
saying
17. It's like between 15 and 17 in that range. Okay.
Okay.
Not 20. The only thing you get 20% off is some of the gold shit. Okay.
Stay away from the gold shit. You know the interesting thing is, can I mention something to you, Don?
Yes.
You remember when I had that solid gold Submariner?
Of course.
I was going to do a swap for a two-tone sub and a two-tone GMT and an Omega Speedmaster thrown in. That was a three-piece swap for the gold sub.
Okay.
If I did the swap now, it would just be the two-tones because they've gone up, but the gold sub has not gone up. It's held its own.
Yep.
So the gold sub really is lost. It's become cheaper when you compare it to other Rolexes. They're not wanted. They're not want. I mean, it's when I say it's not wanted, everyone wants a Ferrari, everyone wants a Rolls Royce, but they're not really usable every day, are they? That's the problem with them, isn't it?
No, you can still wear them every day. They're still 300-meter water resistance watches. They're still durable. But these things are not hedge funds, okay? Watches that hold their value the best are steel.
Yeah, steel sports stunners. That's what you want. Steel sports stunners.
Now, certain watches I do like in two-tone. I like the Datejust 41 in two-tone. I will admit, with rose gold, it's a stunner. I don't like yellow gold, but the rose gold I like. But very rarely will you find a gold piece that will hold its value. Even Patek, a 5296R-010 will go from $26,900 list price to about $16,000 as soon as you leave the goddamn shop. You know?
A 5296R.
Yep. 010. You leave that store, you lose 10 grand.
What's the 010?
That's the Dauphine hand dial version.
Okay. But I mean, if you bought it pre-owned, like I bought the World Time pre-owned, you're not going to lose too much.
Buy it pre-owned, it'll cost you about 16, 17, 18 grand in that range, depending on the condition.
Can I ask you something? Why don't you think my World Time is a better watch than my Calatrava? They're very similar. They came out similar time.
No, your Calatrava is a better watch. It's easier to flip. They don't make that Calatrava anymore. It basically already had the depreciation completely built into it, and it actually appreciated during your time of ownership. Your World Timer is a more expensive watch with a much smaller customer base, and it's harder to flip. The Calatravas are better buys. The simple Calatravas are easier to fix, they're easier to maintain, they're easier to flip, and they already have the depreciation built into it.
Do you want me to tell you what I paid for the Calatrava, and you can tell me? Do you want me to tell you what I paid for the World
I know
Time?
what you paid for the Calatrava. You paid like 12 for it. You flipped it for like 18 or something, right?
Yeah, I flipped it for 18.5 US, and I paid 12,250 US in 09.
Exactly. And it didn't fuck you over. Now, your World Time, you're going to be lucky to break even.
No, I bought that very cheap because I got I tell you what I paid for it. Do you want me to tell you what I paid for it?
All right, what'd you pay for it?
This is my World Time. Now, it needed a box, so I claim some tax back because I legitimately. Okay. 18.4. 18 and a half. 18 and a half US.
And what are you going to sell that thing for? You're going to be lucky to get like 20, 21, 22.
But I do love. I always wanted one, Don.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
It's a bad watch, but that's a buy and hold piece. That's not a buy and sell piece.
Do you reckon I should have got a Lange one?
No, those things take an even bigger shit. Lange is not a buy. You can't make money slipping Langes. That's a buy and hold piece. They're the best made watches. Don't get me wrong. They're the best made movements. That is a buy and hold piece.
I was thinking.
There's
Tell me what you
between
think.
A buy and hold piece and a buy and sell piece.
Tell me this. Those IWC, you know the IWC I've got, the Ingenua, that they are very soft at the moment. I'm probably best to hold that. That's not
soft. They're like basically like Jello. It's beyond soft. They're almost liquefied. Those are a bitch to flip. The IWCs that hold their value better are the Pilot watches. My 3777 hold its value much better.
I bought mine secondhand. You know that. I paid $4 US for it. Okay.
I understand. If you want IWC to hold its value, listen to me. Listen to the Don.
Buy the big Pilot. Big Pilot.
You're the pontiff and I am the Don. Okay. Listen to the Don. The Pilot watches hold their value better. You want a 3777 or you want a big Pilot. Get the depreciation built in, and then flip.
I don't want the fucking ETA movement in it, but you know,
the big Pilot is in house.
I know. They have got some pilots that have ETA, but
correct.
They're fucking expensive.
The ETA ones still hold their value better.
They do. I will grant you that. The Breguet Type 20. Do you reckon what's that like? That's fucking soft as well. That's like ice cream. I bought mine pretty well. I bought mine pretty well.
I'm going to tell you something, and you're going to listen to me.
Yes.
You're going to buy an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak.
Yes.
41 or 42 millimeter, the big one. You're going to pay about $13,000 for it, and then you're going to sell it for 15.
Yes. Yes.
That's what you need to do.
I don't
You
have
also
that.
need to get on a couple lists. You want to get on a couple lists. You're going to get on the list for a 5711 Patek Philippe.
I don't have the money for that, Donnie.
Listen. You're going to get on a list.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to find a buyer, and in like 5 years, you're going to flip that thing and make 10 grand.
I see.
Okay?
Okay.
You got 5 years to plan for it.
Okay.
You're going to get on the list for 5711, all right?
Okay. Tell me this.
You're going to find a buyer, you're going to broker the deal, and you're going to make about $5,000 to $10,000.
And do I tell them who I am, or what do I say to them?
Of course you tell them who I am. That's the whole point. You broker the deal. You buy the watch, you put it on a credit card after you take the deposit in cash.
Okay.
That way it's 100% win-win.
Tell me this, Donnie. Tell me this. Look, I can't cash out anything. Everything I bought is very hard. The Breguet is hard to move, right?
You don't listen to me. You want to buy blue chip pieces in steel. Rolex Daytona, you're getting on the list. You're getting on the list tomorrow. You're going to get on the list for 3 watches. The Rolex Daytona, white dial, ceramic. You're going to you're going to get on the list for the Rolex Sea Dweller 43 millimeter. You're going to get on the list for a 5711. You're going to get on a list of 2 different dealers for these things.
Yeah.
All right. So you got about 4 dealers to call: 2 Rolex dealers and 2 Patek dealers.
Yeah.
All right.
Go on the list. That's
this is going to be. You're on lists. You're going to be patient. You're going to let the market come to you. You're going to get rid of all the bullshit in your collection.
Yeah.
And you're going to start buying and selling pre-ceramic Submariners,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to be selling Pepsi Dial pre-ceramic GMTs.
Okay, got you.
All right, those are doing really well right now.
No, you're right, Don. You're right, Don.
And maybe a couple pre-ceramic sea dwellers, but be careful, they're not as strong. So I wouldn't go there.
Okay. Tell me this, Donnie.
Yes.
As far as the Tudor, should I cancel it, or would you still buy the Tudor?
How much you pay for it?
Which one? Oh, okay, the burgundy one.
Yeah, how much you pay for it?
In US dollars, you want it, don't you?
Yep. Is it under $2,500?
$2,700.
Oh, dude, you only got $150 to $200 you're going to make on that. It's not going to be a good deal for you. They're soft. They sell for like under $3,000. You know that, right? They sell for $2,850, bro. Why didn't you ask me? You didn't ask the Don. The pot up should ask the Don.
Yeah, I know.
Don from now on. I need a title.
You can have whatever you want.
I am the Don.
The Don.
You have to kiss the ring, okay?
The ring.
You didn't invite me for a cup of coffee. You haven't invited me over your house, and you're asking me.
You're welcome to come anytime you want. You're in America.
You have to kiss the ring.
Kiss the ring. No, I got to tell you, Don, you are right, but you did say that JEWELLERY is not Patek. The quality of
no, it's not.
It's I fell in love with an 1815 Lange chronograph.
Absolutely gorgeous watch.
I don't know if you saw it on my channel.
Terrible depreciation curve.
Is that better than a 5170 Patek?
No, 5170 Patek is stronger.
What's a better watch, but?
Much stronger watch. Dude,
you reckon?
Don't monkey with Pateks. Unless you buy some of those older Calatravas.
Mm-hmm.
Your Calatrava was a great Patek.
I see.
It was perfect. And you fucked with perfection. And you bought a World Time, and now you can't fucking sell it. It doesn't have the liquidity. You have to think about, all right, liquidity, access to the market, and what people want. They want steel. And the only way you're going to get these steel stunners is to get on some lists and start brokering deals, get Submariners, pre-ceramic, and Pepsi and Coke pre-ceramic. You're not buying blue chip and watches and slipping them. You got to go on Rolex forums. You got to go on Watch Recon. And that's where you're going to be getting the deals. You got to get insider pricing.
Donnie,
you're not utilizing your resources.
What are you buying next? Tell me what you're buying next.
I'm thinking about either getting a Datejust 41 or just saying fuck it and saving for a 50 Fathoms.
I don't even like
or
50.
Possibly.
Has Rudy conned you into it?
I love the 50 Fathoms. I wanted that before I even met Rudy.
You've met him?
I'm also thinking about just saying fuck it and getting a Daytona ceramic white dial.
They're hard to get.
Holding it on for a year and then flipping it.
Are they hard to get?
So I might buy a Daytona. What am I thinking about doing? I'm thinking about buying a Daytona, wearing it for a year.
Two-tone or steel?
And flipping it for 15 grand. Daytona steel with a ceramic bezel and white dial, wearing it for a year, flipping it for $15,000, and then going out and getting the 50 Fathoms.
They're unsellable, the 50 Fathoms.
That's a buy and hold, though. I always wanted one. You see, the difference between me and you is I don't sell my collection much. I haven't sold a piece since 2015.
I see.
So, I don't flip unless I have a buy already.
You don't like the Breitlings at all?
No. The only Breitling I like is the Transocean and the 46 millimeter giant freaking. Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. I hate Bright. Oh fuck, the 46 millimeter. What's the goofy one? The Navi timer. I can't believe I forgot the name Navi timer. I like the 46 millimeter Navi timer. They're cool. But that's only because I have a big giant wrist. This is not for the normal person. Do not buy the 46 millimeter Navi timer if you don't have gorilla wrists. Okay, this is a disclaimer. Buyer beware. Don't do it. However, if you're built like a freaking gorilla, it's a freaking awesome watch.
Well, I even thought, you know, when I was buying the Super Ocean, I thought the 46 mil was too big for me.
Did you ever try the 46 millimeter on with that beautiful bracelet they have? It's nice.
I think it's too big, but...
Nah, dude, that'll get you some attention. It's not going to get you laid, but it'll get you attention.
Watches don't get you laid, Don.
Of course not. Nothing gets you laid except maybe a new Rolls Royce.
Or your BMW 330i.
I did get laid in a BMW 330 Ci convertible. Oh my god. I got more pussy in that than the toilet.
That was an E46, wasn't it?
It was.
You don't miss that car at all?
Time. Oh no, it broke every day.
I mean, that was a pretty cool gift. Your parents gave that to you,
water
didn't
pump.
they?
Yep.
That's a pretty cool gift.
Everything is relative. It was a great car. However, the water pump broke, the power steering broke, the differential blew up, the air conditioning blew up, the power seat blew up, the CD player never worked right. It had a lot of problems.
You bought it. They bought it new for you.
The B fell off the emblem. The B fell off the emblem, and I had an MW instead of a BMW.
And tell me this.
And I actually had what?
They bought it new for you. Is that right?
Yeah.
And you remember going to the dealer to pick it up, or what happened?
I didn't go to the dealer. I went to Spartanburg, South Carolina, and picked it up at the factory for factory delivery because they have a factory in Spartanburg, South Carolina, where they make the X5.
And how was that day?
So we drove all the way down.
And what did your parents say to you? Here's a present for being a good Don.
It was a birthday present.
What did they say to you?
Happy birthday.
Was it a surprise?
You're going to South Carolina to pick up your BMW.
That's so cool, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. What stopped you looking after it and keeping that car forever? Can I ask you that?
It got to a point where I just couldn't afford to fix it all the time. It was a nightmare, you know. Because my career when I was like in my early 20s couldn't support fixing it. But I wasn't making any money yet, you know what I mean?
It was under warranty when you first got it.
The warranty back then was only 3 years, 36,000 miles. It wasn't like the newer warranties that go 50,000 miles. And then I kept it for 8 years and 126,000 miles. I did keep it a while. I kept it almost a decade, Archie. It's not like I flipped it.
It was blue, wasn't it? It was blue, wasn't it? It was blue, wasn't it?
It was Orient Blue Metallic. And I had the hardtop for it. So it was a convertible, but I had the aluminum hardtop for it for the wintertime.
That was a really cool present. Why did your parents give you that?
My dad made a lot of money back then. He was making over 400 grand a year back then. So like I said, everything is relative, bro.
Like that car would have been the same price as your mum's SLK at the time, isn't it, or not? More expensive than the SLK.
It was, yeah, that car in 2001 was about $55,000.
Do you miss it?
Because I think we went over the fact that it broke all the time and it was a bitch to fix and it never worked right. It was a lemon that I had to keep for 8 years and put a lot of money fixing it, thousands of dollars. It was heartbreaking. It was like owning a supermodel. It was like schizophrenic, and you know what I mean?
On crack cocaine, a supermodel on crack cocaine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like dating a supermodel car. It wasn't a fun car. When we're talking major mechanical failures. Lots of them. Radiators, water pumps, rear differential, power steering, air conditioning, power seats, stereo problems. I mean, we're not talking like electronic problems. We're talking major mechanical shit that broke all over the place.
How much did you get for it when you traded it in?
$6,000. $6,000 with 126,000 miles on it. And during my ownership period, I dropped over 15 grand into it just in maintenance and repairs. You know what I mean? That's a lot. In 8 years? That's a lot of cake, dude. And I got 6 grand on it. German cars have the worst resale value in the world in the U.S. because everybody leases them. 70% of BMW owners lease the car. Yeah, so only 30% are stupid enough to buy the thing.
No, but you know why? That's because most BMW owners are full of fucking shit. That's what it sells you.
Necessarily true. It depends on what they're making.
This Tissot, you like my Tissot?
No, it's not regulated, and it's not going to keep time as accurately as a properly regulated SIN that has a top grade EPA or a top grade.
Why is the 4 in R next to the Tuesday? What does that mean?
Dude, I don't care about your Tissot. I don't go into like the whole fucking mentality of Tissot here.
They suck.
Yeah, it's not. I'm guessing that might be a month. I don't know. Month, day, and date.
Yeah. It's just a son of a bitch, you know.
Well, for the same money, you can get a SIN that's regulated in 5 positions and made better. Like, why do you hate SIN so much? Because it's German? Or you can't get them cheap enough? I mean, shit, on the secondary market, they're all over the place.
Yeah, they've just been a brand I always never really liked.
Really? What about Damasco? Mal Glasuta?
Tanzillin's back, thank God. Arch, what is more likely to happen? Don Haynes getting a hairpiece, Federico taking Weight Watchers, Adrico buying a real watch, you getting a job. What is more likely to happen? Me getting a job. That's the most likely to happen because I can't survive on YouTube at all. It's looking pretty grim, guys. I'm sorry to tell you this.
Archie, I have a question. Do you have good credit?
Why do you ask that?
Because if you have good credit, you can become a banker.
When you say good credit, what's good credit? We don't have credit scores like America does, okay?
Oh, shit. Never mind. You can't do that. Oh, hold it. Did you go to college? Do you have a bachelor's or an associate's?
I started one a couple of times. Okay.
All right, so financial jobs are not for you. All right, what about selling cars?
I tried. I went to a couple of car dealers many years ago, and they wouldn't let me on their lot.
Did they? Why? They said you're too big to fit in them? What the fuck?
No, they said, I was thinner then. They said, if you're not here to buy a car, get the fuck off the lot. That's what they said to me.
Oh, you can't do that. You got to look online, bro. All right, Larry, so you can't do that. Oh, dude, sell real estate.
Don, you're supposed to be making me feel better, not depressing me, okay?
What's wrong with selling real estate? Is it like, are there a lot of realtors there?
Oh, it's just shit.
All right, so what can ArchieLuxury do? ArchieLuxury can make
I know about DOS. Okay, I know a lot about Windows 3.11.
Windows. Are you Microsoft certified?
You're asking all the bad. Tanzillan. Archie, happy Australia Day, you kangaroo fucker. Which car would you like? He's asking a car question. Which car would likely to get me into Mimi T's panties? BMW M4, Mercedes C63 AMG, Audi RS8, or a Lexus?
Audi RS8.
It's an RS5.
That was an easy one.
RS5. It's an RS5.
Audi RS5.
I reckon the M4.
Oh, yeah. So never mind.
M4?
Probably the M4, yeah.
Or the Mercedes. The Mercedes.
You're going to blow that turbo up before you get off the lot. No, the C63 AMG is a piece of shit. Get the M4.
Okay. Why is it, Don? Why do all these cars now, there's so much fucking plastic in these BMWs now? It's all fucking, it's environmental laws. That's what it is. Environmental.
No,
like the water pump. The water pump
is cheap.
The water pump. You know this water pump
Plastic.
you're talking about. BMW makes them out of brittle plastic that fucking goes bad. You know this, don't you? That's an expensive.
I figured out what you're going to do. I figured out your job.
Yeah.
You're going to work you're going to get some certificate. You're going to learn Java. You're going to learn C++. You're going to get a job as a business analyst.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to get a job as a project manager on the IT side. You're going to learn how to develop applications.
I got better.
And run a team.
I got more chance of buying a Squally than doing that, Don.
Dude, if you already know C++, right?
No. I hate programming.
Do you know Java?
The only Java I have is Mocha. The only Java.
Dude, you worked in IT. How is it possible you don't know?
I wasn't a programmer. I was in networking support and desktop support.
Networking and desktop support. Okay. You know, you could go back to networking and desktop support, right?
I used to use a network called Lantastic. I was very good at that.
That sounds fantastic.
WordStar.
So you're more of a hardware guy.
WordStar, WordPerfect.
Yeah.
I really didn't. I didn't put my time and effort into the Microsoft products. I thought they were too passé.
Okay. Well, that's a problem because the Microsoft products are the only thing you could do right now in that space. You have to get Microsoft certified to be able to do that. Why don't you just get Microsoft certified?
I think, to be honest with you, I might just keep trying. Why don't we try and improve my YouTube channel before we're looking at other things, okay?
But you're not going to listen to me. This is what you do. You make a blog.
Mm-hmm.
You start writing articles like freaking Hodinky. You're going to call it Archie Dinky, okay? You're going to make Archie Dinky the watch blog. Mm-hmm. You're going to get one of those rich fuckers in Asia to pay you to do it. And you're going to have affiliate links on there. And eventually you're going to be selling watch straps to start, accessories, and then watches at list price.
Okay.
You're going to create Archie Dinky in Australia, but most importantly, Asia. It's going to be Asian-centric. You're going to have a translated.
Actually, we're having some difficulties here. People are complaining. Tanzillan. Here we go. Archie, score the following watch gurus on their knowledge on a scale of 1 to Tim Mosso. J. Anthony, B. Williams, Austin Daniels, TGV, and M. Goldberg.
All right. Well, Archie, I actually got to go eat dinner.
Okay, Donnie, thank
you
you so much. I really do appreciate you helping me out when I was getting in the shit there.
I'll try dialing in when I'm done eating and stuffing my face.
Oh, that's okay. I gotta go soon too.
All right, bye-bye.
Tanzillan, they're all ones. There's only one YouTube guru, and that's ArchieLuxury. There's only one ArchieLuxury. Everyone else is not on the scale, Tanzillan. So, guys, I got to tell you there, in all honesty there, Yep, that was nice having Don on. Yep, it was nice having Don on there. He's not terrible guy. I think I might make some vids today, guys. So Don Voyage, thank you, Stephen Miller. Thank you so much. Is there anyone who wants to super chat before I go for the day? Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. Don. Archie, get a Sin 104. Archie is the man. He's a killjoy. Come on. Anyone else want to come on? Super chat before I go. Come on, guys. Done in 60 seconds. Guys, I'm hoping to have Clive on the channel tomorrow. I'm doing some paid reviews today. Yeah, I got to pull my finger out. Oh, $2. Louis Toledo. Archie, top 2 dress watches with a moon phase. Ooh. I would say a Patek 5396. That's an annual calendar. And a Jaeger LeCoultre. They had a. Oh, I had it on my show. The name. What's it? A calendar. What was it? That was. I had it on my show in rose gold. Sexy as sin. Sexy as sin. Tanzillan super chat. Super chat. Archie, from a scale of 1 to getting freaky Asian sex, rate the following luxury brands: Hermes, Louis Vuitton, and Goyard. Ooh. I would say the Hermes, you'd have to be, that's a 10. Goyard's a 10, and Vuitton is about a 6. The quality. I mean, no one buys the hard case stuff anymore. That's the things, you know, that's the proper Vuitton. They don't buy the hard case stuff anymore. They want the cheaper. Well, I suppose they want things they can use. The hard case stuff is only good if you're going on a vessel like the Titanic. Yes, I think that's the case there. Happy Invasion Day. Yes, thank you so much, guys. Thanks, Don, too. Don's cool. Yeah, it's all good there today. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Hermes is overpriced, pretentious. Some of their hard stuff is cool. Sorry, the Hermes Calais and Birkin. Come on, that's not overpriced. Goyard is super cool. Come on. Come on, give me that. Goyard is super cool. What else is going there? Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Answer the super chat. I answer the Archie, how much Louis Vuitton product does an East Indian bloke straight out of New Delhi need to buy a white Australian female to get the freaky sex? Jeez, I don't think you could have the whole store and you wouldn't get it. How much? How much Louis Vuitton products does an East Indian bloke straight out of New Delhi needs to buy a white Aussie Australian female to get the freaky sex? Oh, how much? Oh, jeez. A hell of a lot. Yes, a hell of a lot. A hell of a lot, Tanzillan. They were the good old days, hey? They were the good old days. They were the good old days there, yes. So I'll just talk a bit longer there if you guys will just see if the super chats come in there. I got to tell you guys, I'm really looking at trying to do more things to get the channel. I want to reboot this fucker. I really do depend on super chats. I want to get Clive back on. I want to buy more affordable watches. Maybe get a Seiko, Grand Seiko. I want to fucking really push this channel to a new level. Archie, please strip nude for us. Good old days. Yes, yes, yes. People, I don't understand. Reboot, yes, to rebooting DOS. I love DOS. I used to know Lantastic. Does anyone need a Lantastic network engineer? Lantastic. I know the Lantastic. Lantastic. Oh, Toledo. Arts, your thoughts on the 5139 perpetual calendar with moon phase? The Patek 5139. 9. That's a I don't like the lugs. I prefer the 5140, okay? I prefer the 5496. That's a retrograde. I just the lugs on the 5139, I think they're just a little bit old-fashioned. A little bit old-fashioned, arty-farty. That's what I think there. Archie, we've got super chats happening left, right, and center here. This is amazing. Archie, what gives you more of the shits? A spicy East Indian curry, a Melbourne kebab, Federico talking watches, or Rudy Nobson's collection? I'd go with Rudy Nobson's collection. That guy really, at times, I mean, it's okay to be rich. I understand this. It's okay to be wealthy, but fuck. I prefer talking to people who build a collection from nothing, who are normal blokes who, you know, they find it hard to get a Speedmaster. You know, that's the sort of thing. I like those sort of guys. People who have more money than anything, you know, that's just not fun. That's just not fun. So I can't twerk. Make Archie great again. Yeah, I'm trying my best. It's very tough. This YouTube is a hard gig. Very hard thing to do, guys. It's very hard. Poverty loves company. Yeah, I'm going to try. So, guys, I really do appreciate you for tuning in. $5 super chat, Archie, who has more pedigree, A. Lange and Son, Tristano, or the dogs at that Mark Goldberg trains? I'd say A. Lange and Son. A. Lange and Son. Yes, I think that's a great gag. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. You guys are cool. The guys are cool here. I've hopefully tomorrow we'll have Clive on the show. We'll keep this going good, guys. I would like to. What have we got on the screen? Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all going well, guys. These are okay, guys. Oh, one more super chat. Why, Archie? Thoughts on ceramic? Archie, thoughts on ceramic no date sub? Do you prefer more than the pre-ceramic? I like both. I used to say I preferred the pre-ceramic with the aluminum insert, but I'm starting to like the ceramic. I'm somebody who takes a while to get into the groove, and then I really like it. So I love the Batman. I love the Batmans. So yeah, I think the Batman is really cool. I love the ceramic on that. So pre-ceramic. I love pre-ceramic. I love pre-ceramic. I love pre-ceramic, and I love Tanzilin. Archie, which YouTube watch guru has the best chance to bang Mimi? Federico, Clive, Tim Mosso, Bruce Williams, or Simon Crane? Let's go with Tim Mosso. He's a young guy. He's very eloquent, and I don't mind Tim Mosso. Tim Mosso is okay. He's cool. He's cool. And Rudy doesn't like him, so that's one good thing about him. Your friends, your enemies, your friends, your enemy's friend is my friend. Okay, taking a break from Star Trek Discovery, watching the flashbacks where the Klingon chick is torture fucking Lieutenant Taylor, trying to figure it out, or if I'm disturbed. Thank you, Clive. Thank you. You're welcome on anytime. Oh, £2 super chat. Man on the fucking moon! Man on the fucking moon. Thank you, Mark Vista. Wow, that felt good. That felt good. Yes, we're on the ArchieLuxury. This is live with ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Australia Day, Invasion Day, some people call it. I still think fondly Australia Day. Archie looks depressed and lonely. Easiest $2 for him. $5 super chat. What is older, Vasher and Constantine, Draquette, Droz, Clive, or your reverso? What is older? Old isn't bad. I go with Vasher and Constantine, I think. Racket Droz. Rolex. $5 super chat. Dave, do you ever worry about getting robbed while wearing your watches that are 10,000 plus? No. I just throw my briefcase into their mouth. That's right. Throw the briefcase into their mouth. That's right. That's correct. Why don't we have a guest show where we can get everyone talking about? Okay. Gee, this is really cool. It's all good. I love this. Is the super chats are going well there. We're just tailing off in a few. $2 super chat. Louis Toledo. Do you sleep with a watch on? No, because you can accidentally get it scratched. No, definitely not. No, definitely no. That's a no. Only time I sleep with a watch on is if I'm with a lady of the night. Lady of the night. $5 super chat. Would you ever consider playing ping pong naked while listening to the love songs of Rudy Nobson if somebody offered you a Squally sponsorship? No. I think I'll decline that. Thank you very much, Tanzilin. I think we'll just leave that one go. If it was an AP 15400, that could be a different story, but that could be a different story. So, yeah, that's the way it goes, guys. That is the way it goes. Archie, why do you let the okay. Barbecue ready, discount. Okay, that's great there. God, buy a new tux and bring back Satan. Suckerhorn doesn't. Why does Suckerhorn hate Jews? Suckerhorn's father was Jewish. Suckerhorn doesn't hate Jews. Whoever said that? This is for admitting you listen to Engelbert. What's wrong with Engelbert Humperdinck? He's one of the greatest performers of all time. Gilbert O'Sullivan. I also like Robert Young. That's one of my favorite. Robert Young. There's actually a there was a YouTube clip on Robert Young. Yeah, I liked Robert Young's singing. He was sort of a 70s British yeah, he was quite. I liked him. I thought he was cool. I thought he was. Robert Young was. There were some videos for Robert Young on YouTube. Happy Heart he used to sing. That's what he was singing. That's some of the songs he sang there. Yeah, guys. He was good. Robert Young. I remember that. Robert Young. I found out Robert Young. He was on this program on funeral directors. No, I'm not Jewish, but I love Jewish people. Jewish people are so cool. A lot of Jewish friends. I missed a super chat from Stan Zillan. Arch, if Casio offered you free watches for 5 years, would you change your name to Archibald Shitterfield the third and join the Urban Gentry channel? I'd consider it. Any sponsorship is a good sponsorship. I don't mind that. Any sponsorship is a good sponsorship. Any sponsorship is good sponsorship. $5 super chat. Matthew Silver. Hey, Arch, do you think Do you think the resale value of the Batman will go to shit if Rolex ever remakes a steel Pepsi? Ooh, that's a hard one. I don't know if they go to shit. They might soften a bit, but I don't see them going to shit. I think they'll still be more than the black ones. Which the black one's not terminal anyhow. It's quite a cool watch anyhow. So yes, interesting. Mike Dennington, glad we patched things up, Mikey. Yeah, nothing wrong with the Jews. Anyone who donates money is my friend. Remember that. I'm not racist at all. I'll take money from anyone. I like the Master Control. I almost bought one, but I was, unfortunately, I was a little bit on the broke side at the time. I was a little bit on the broke side at the time, so that's what happens. What do you do when you're a bit broke? You can't buy these things. You know, that's just the way it goes. That's the way it goes, guys. Sorry. Tanzillan, super chat. Thank you so much, Tanzillan. Archie, which of these statements is true? Federico worked for Piaget. Adrikos has a real Patek. TGV subscribers are a wheel. Clive wears shitters. I think all of these statements are true. No, I think, to be honest with you, Clive wears shitters. That's the only real thing there, my friend. Everything else is bullshit. Yeah, I got a feeling if these YouTube doesn't pick up soon, I'm going to be looking for a job, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's
Archie, are you still there?
Hey, yes, I am still here, Don.
I just finished eating, Archie.
What did you have to eat?
Penne with vodka sauce, some Caesar salad.
Who made that?
My dad got it to go.
It was expensive?
No.
Was it
like
good?
A local pizza place makes it.
It was good?
It was badass, dude. New Jersey is some of the best Italian food.
I know.
Because
Johnny,
we got the real Italians here.
Did you ever want to keep that 3 Series convertible in your garage forever, like just as a tribute to... No, you didn't ever want to do that?
No. No interest.
No interest. Okay.
No. And I am the Don now. The Don. Not the Don. I have a title.
Yes. Why don't they ever make... Hello, Don?
Yeah, I'm here.
Why don't they...
I just turned off the camera.
Why don't they make German cars... Like, why, instead of having all these fancy-wancy new models, why don't they... You know, like the Mercedes W123, the Beirut taxi, why can't they make a Mercedes or a BMW that just lasts forever?
Because they're cheap.
Super chat.
The cars that last forever.
1 minute super chat. Archie, which of the following would you do with Don Haynes watching? Titty fuck Nana Kim, take a shit in a kebab joint, or mud wrestle with Mike Goldberg? I'll take the mud wrestle any day. Why can't they make cars to last forever? Can I ask you that, Don?
Because I'm telling you, they're very cheap. It's expensive to make parts out of metal. The EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, makes it impossible because of the gas mileage. And Mercedes only cares about making profit. You understand that? They only care about making profit.
Yeah.
So there are cars that are made right. If you look at Google the Singer Porsche 911. They basically take a vintage, like, 1990s 911 964 chassis. They had a carbon fiber body, you know, the best chromoly steel roll cage, 500 horsepower, hand-built, horizontally opposed 6. I mean, aircraft-grade wiring, and that's a $500,000 car.
And it
to
lasts
get perfection's expensive. Yeah, it'll last forever. There's not a plastic part in the entire car. You know what I mean?
What's that car called again? I'm
expensive.
gonna Google it. What's it called?
Singer Porsche, just Singer 911, Singer 911. It's like probably the best made car possible.
I see. We don't. Doesn't need to have so much.
No. And that car, it'll last, not only will it last forever, you can always get it fixed because it's all off the shelf Porsche stuff. A hand built motor. You know, they're like 450 to 500 horsepower, but they're $500,000. So you're paying for perfection.
Well, isn't a Rolls Royce or a Bentley perfection? Or that's just a BMW 7 Series?
No, they're different. All right. So, do you want to talk about Rolls Royce or Bentley because they're different?
Sure.
Which car do you want to start with?
Just one quick super chat. Archie, which of the following reflects the most light? A BLNR's center links, a PAM 111's case, or Don Haynes's head? I would have to say the center links on the BLNR.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, so Rolls-Royce is developing its own bespoke chassis. The new Phantom is not based off of any BMW. Okay? So it's its own thing. What the Phantom is, it does have a BMW V12, which is not exactly reliable with a lot of plastic in it. So you're paying $600,000 for a plastic engine piece of shit. But the car, it'll last a long time, but you're going to have to replace the engine 4 times.
The Bentley?
Now, the Bentley, there's 2 versions of the Bentley. There's the Bentley Continental and Continental GT, which are based off of the Volkswagen Phaeton.
Yes, that was a great car, the Phaeton.
Engine. Or they have a V8.
The Phaeton was a great car. Don't you agree?
No, it wasn't. No, it broke all the time. It was not reliable. The Bentley breaks all the time. It's not reliable. With the exception of the new V8s. The new V8 Bentleys have an Audi V8 that doesn't break as much. Okay? They took, I mean, that's a good motor.
What is the best lasting car? What is the best lasting car in America? What do you think? If you had to have a
Lexus.
Sorry?
Lexus is the best lasting car.
Like an IS 250, you mean?
Any of them. It doesn't matter which one. Pick one. They all last forever. Actually, no. The most reliable car money can buy, it's called the Lexus LX570. Google that.
I know that.
It's the biggest SUV.
Yeah.
It's based off the Toyota Land Cruiser.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not a Land Cruiser.
No.
The U.S. uses a Toyota Sequoia chassis, whereas the Land Cruiser is based off of a smaller vehicle. The Toyota Land Cruiser in the U.S. is actually a bigger Land Cruiser than they get in other countries, too. So the U.S. spec Toyota Land Cruiser.
What was that huge Land Cruiser with the 4-cylinder engine in it? What was that thing? That huge monster. It was like a Hummer size.
That's like the FJ. It was the FJ.
No, FJ was built on a Prado. That was based on a Prado.
No, dude. But you asked me what the most reliable car. Get a Lexus LX570.
That's a V12, but isn't it?
No, 560. Sorry, Lexus LX560. No, it's a V8. Google it and show people.
Archie,
Lexus LX560.
Here we go, $10 super chat from Tanzillan. Archie, which of the following activities would you enjoy doing on Australia Day? motorbiding Federico's titties, listening to Don Haynes sing Rudolph Knobson's country hits, or catalog TGV shitter collection. I think Don Haynes singing would be good.
I don't sing.
There you go.
I play the ukulele. That's it.
I think we've seen that on YouTube, Don. Why don't they make cars to last? Can I ask you that? Why don't they make cars to last? Does something like a Honda Accord, does it last or not?
No, because the Honda Accord went to a constant velocity transmission with an engine belt that grenades after 120,000 miles. And your car basically...
How do you know it grenades at 120,000 miles?
Because the transmission belt that they're running only lasts 120 to 150,000 miles, then grenades, and then shrapnel flies everywhere. You get Ragnarok of your gearbox, and it melts internally.
Why is that? They're just cunts.
Because it's cheap. And it gets good gas mileage. Car companies love cheap and get good gas mileage because by that time they don't have to cover it under warranty. There's class action lawsuits right now against Honda from the Civic and the 4-cylinder Accords grenading. If you want an Accord, get the V6 and make sure it's a regular automatic gearbox and not a CVT. CVTs are the devil's gearbox.
What about that? My dad had a Accord V6, but with the engine which turns the cylinders off, that apparently leads to engine oil starvation. Have you heard that problem?
Yep.
How do you solve that?
You buy a freaking Toyota. I don't think you're understanding. Toyota or Lexus? Toyota or Lexus? Toyota or Lexus? Toyota or Lexus?
I see.
Dude, it's not that hard. Toyota or Lexus.
If you had to have a car for 20 years, what would you pick? You wouldn't pick an Alfa Romeo, would you?
I'd get a Lexus LX560. And I'd get an additional hydraulic pump for the, basically they have a hydraulic suspension system that fails after 200,000 miles. It lasts about 180,000, 200,000 miles before the suspension fails.
Archie, if the following YouTube charlatans were a car, which car would they be? Simon Crane. Oh, Simon Crane would be a E93 series BMW. Austin Daniels would be a V6 Honda Accord. Bruce Williams would be a Ford Focus. Andreas would be a second-hand New York cab. And Donnie Haynes would be a
Lexus LX560.
Would be a Jetta. A Jetta.
Fuck you and your Jetta.
What's wrong with the Jetta? They're a great car. I like Jettas.
It's a piece of shit.
You had a Jetta.
They're not bad, but I had one. At least
why didn't you buy a Lexus then? Can I ask you that? What you're driving? What are you driving now?
I have a Toyota RAV4 Limited because I personally like the Toyota.
Okay, no, you got a Toyota. Fair enough. That's going to last a while, isn't it, or not?
Oh yeah.
Did you get that fixed up?
It's the most reliable SUV by Consumer Reports, by the way, is my car. Is that right?
Did you get that fixed up yet? The body work done yet?
It'll be fixed by Monday.
Okay.
Yep. Life goes on.
Life goes on. Yeah, I got to get mine.
I love my car.
It's a good car. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's a great car.
I love Toyota and Lexus. I see they can do no wrong.
Oh, here we go. We've got 100 rubles. Arch, your paid watch reviews are too cheap. People who want your advice should be willing to pay for it, starting at $50, not less. Right. I'll think about it. Thank you so much there. Thank you so much.
So
$5 super chat.
Let's start
Archie,
talking.
How much would the average punter that comments on your videos, i.e. Beeson News, need to pay the fuck at a Queensland strip. There is no sex at Queensland strip clubs. That is, it's it's just not on offer. Sorry, as you were saying there. Like Don. Time with Don.
Time with the Don. I'm the Don. I have a title now.
So if I was to buy a Lexus, like an IS 250, how old would you go and what miles would be the max?
I wouldn't get the IS 250. It's really small. I would get either an IS 350, the last generation, not the current one. Okay. Or I would get the last generation GS 350.
I like the IS 250. I like the IS 250.
I don't like the spindle grill in them. I like the old model better before they went to the spindle grill.
How old would you go? How many years would you go? Yeah, I know. How many years would you go would be okay?
We're talking like 2010, 2011, 2012. You know what I mean? They're pretty safe.
Okay. How many kilometers would be the most you'd go? Miles? How many miles maximum?
I would do a maximum 50,000 kilometers. Get one minty to 75,000 kilometers in that range.
Okay.
Miles, we're talking like 25,000 to 45,000 in that range, okay?
Okay, fair enough there. Yeah, the spindle grill's a bit... I know what you mean. It is a bit ugly, isn't it?
Spindle grill is hideous. That's why I bought a Toyota. I can't stand a freaking spindle grill.
Why did they go that way? Because the previous grill was quite nice.
All right, this is why they went to it. The number one complaint of Lexus executives is the spindle grill. They wanted to attract a different buying audience than their current customer base, which was generally older, more successful, established people that were repeat customers. They wanted to bring in millennials, people that were in their 30s and 40s.
Uh-huh.
And it didn't work because their sales haven't been that great. They've been okay, they've been steady, but they haven't had a lot of growth in that segment due to the fact the styling is terrible.
I see.
And it's backfired on them. And they keep going with it because for some godforsaken reason, they think that if they make them look stupid, it will attract a different buying client base. Now, the new Lexus SC500 Coupe does look good with the spindle grill because it's a sports car. Google SC.
Yeah, I know the SC. Yeah, that's a cool car.
Lexus Coupe 500.
That is a cool.
They just came out with it like this year. LC 500, like Lexus Coupe 500. That's a good car. But besides that, they don't got any style. Like if I could have anything, I'd get the American version of the Toyota Land Cruiser. It's $86,000 here.
Well,
I think it's the best car money can buy.
That's so expensive. It's a lot of money, Donnie.
It will never break, ever.
Okay, Don, super chats come in there. Tanzilla there. Arch, Don Haynes twice paid to get a hand job in the land of the brave, Trumpiston, for the same money. How many ladyboys could he bang at the Nana plant? Well, I got to tell you, Tanzilla, Nana is no longer that cheap. But for the same price, you could probably get full service. There you go. Same price of a HJ.
Well, I didn't want full. Disclaimer: I did not want full service.
Okay.
Because I'm a germaphobe.
Ah, you're a germaphobe. Okay, got you. Fair point. I understand. I went through that phase too.
I'm paranoid.
Are you still dating Russians? Are you still dating Russians anymore, or what's happening now?
No, I'm dating a 26-year-old. I got a 26-year-old that's like, kind of like she's a nursing student and does a little bit of modeling on the side.
Yeah. How did you find her?
And she basically is a caregiver for an old lady.
Okay. How did you find her, Donnie?
A dating website.
Okay, good. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this up now. I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much. Put a wrapper on it. Wrap it up. I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. So, see you later. Tomorrow we should have Clive on. So thank you so much for watching this, and see you next time.